This is another podcast from Coburg Maths. In this podcast, we're going to be looking at modelling polynomials by using the method of finite differences. The data we're going to look at in this example is shown on the following screen, and you might want to copy this down by pausing the clip and then pressing play again. Our first step is to look at the general form of a cubic polynomial as shown. We get this screen by substituting x equals 1 into that general form, and by substituting x equals 0 into that general form, we get this equation. By subtracting the last two equations from one another, we end up with that first shaded box. By subtracting the first two first differences, we get that shaded box, and by subtracting the second two second differences, we get that box. We now start looking at solving those equations by evaluating them to be the first differences shown. So, from the first difference and second and third differences, we get this set of equations. The first equation being a0 is equal to -1, because that's what y was equal to in that original table. The second equation being a1 plus a2 plus a3 equal to 1, because that's what y was equal to in that original equation. Our third equation, 2a2 plus 6a3 equals 6, and our fourth equation shows that 6a3 is equal to 0. Now we start solving those simultaneously. Now because 6a3 equals 0, that means a3 is equal to 0. We can substitute that into equation 2, and we find that a1 plus a2 equals 1. We then create equation 5, which combines some of those previous equations, and we substitute a3 equals 0 to 3. We get 2a2 plus 6 equals 6, which means that 2a2 is equal to 6, which gives us the coefficient a2 equal to 3. Working back another step, we substitute a2 equals 3 into 5, and we find that a1 plus plus 3 equals 1, which means that a1 is equal to -2. So we're slowly finding all those coefficients of the general form of the cubic, and then we just go and substitute those in, and what we find is that we don't have a cubic at all, because that coefficient of x cubed is 0. We actually have a quadratic of this form.